Hey everybody, thanks for coming back to check out another one of my videos. This is Dr. Glenn, your WordPress security fanatic. We're going to talk about how to prevent Google from helping hackers hack your website today. It's going to be maybe a little bit of a shorter video. Gosh, it's beautiful here in Pennsylvania in the lovely United States. I had a great day today. I hope you did too. Let's just jump right into it. Let me share my screen again so you can see what I see. And let's remember in your hosting control panel, right? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click File Manager and open up your File Manager area. And we're just going to remind you, this is what you see for a typical WordPress install. And your plugins directory, for example, we're going to talk about that one first today, is in your content directory. And then the plugins are right there. So in this website, we have these plugins running. And just to give this a little bit of context, when a plugin is out of date and it hasn't been updated, a lot of people still continue to use those plugins. They just never, they serve a purpose. They don't want to go back in and redesign their website and use some other things. So they just keep using it and keep using it. Eventually the plugin gets hacked and somebody posts on the dark web or something how to do the hack, what the plugin name is, and how to find websites that have the plugin. And you think to yourself, well, how would people know what plugins I'm using on my site? Aha. Well, let's get into that question right away. I'm just going to show you Google. Okay. If I go to Google and I use an NURL search that says, show me results for websites that contain this information that's been indexed by Google. So the content directory and plugins, for example. So if I'm doing this, I'm looking to see if any website has their page for their plugins indexed. So I can just see what plugins that they're using, or my little robot script that I wrote can see what they're using and the like. So hey, how much easier could it be, right? I'm not going to open any of these, at least not in front of you, because I don't want to embarrass anybody or whatever, but it's 2.8 million results. So that's a large pool from which to pick the low-hanging fruit and cause people to have a bad day if you're you know, a little immature, pimple-faced hacker that thinks that is a good day's work. So let's look in our website so that we're not encroaching on anybody else. I turned off my normal security procedures so you could see what it would look like if we had been indexed by Google in this way. So you would see all of the plugins listed, and you would see the last day that they were modified. So you would know if they're up to date or not. And if you wanted to, you could go up a directory and you can see everything else, right? You can see the themes and just traverse all these directories and have a good time. Now, I'm going to teach you in another video how to prevent your site or from showing this information if a person just goes there. But right now, what we're concerned with is preventing Google from indexing this information. We don't want the Google crawler to be crawling around your website, indexing all this information of yours, putting it in their search engine so that other people can come and see what's going on with you. Remember, keep it hidden, keep it safe, right? We want to hide our footprint as much as we can from hackers, and good grief, Google, what a simple tool for them to use. So if we go to, let me show you how to do that really quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to tell the Google Spider not to index the those directories. We're just going to tell them not to. So go to your file manager, open the file manager. We're going to go right into the main little folder right here, and you're going to create a file called robots.txt. So just click in the file manager, the plus key to open, create a new file. Call it robots.txt, and then just create it like that. And now you'll see it exists right here. So now you're going to open it so you can edit that file. So you open the file and click edit. All right. And then I have a little snippet of code here already written that I'll just grab and we'll paste it right in there. So all this does is it says, regardless of what browser or user agent's being used, if it's a cell phone or anything else, disallow robots, the Google robot, from indexing any site that starts with WP or any of the folders that start with WP. So to refresh your memory, so you click Save Changes, and now that's done. If you remember, all three of these start with WP. WP admin, WP content, and WP includes, right? So it prevents Google from indexing any of those. Unfortunately, if your site's already been indexed, it's going to take months for that. It might take months for that to drop off before the robot realizes that you have new content. But if you update your content regularly on your website, it'll speed up that process. Okay. So I did promise I would keep this one a little bit shorter than the other videos. So I'm just going to maybe leave this here, and you can come back hopefully soon, and I'll have my other video, which will show you how to prevent the directories from indexing at all. So even if a person manually goes to your site and they type in your domain name and WP content, it won't show them this information. Okay, and there's a couple of different ways to do that. One is by using the Apache command to tell it not to index anything, and the other one is to drop an index page in that is hidden. So there's a clue for the next video, but I hope you do come by and watch it anyway. Okay, thank you again. I hope that I helped you today. If you have been hacked, please give me a call, reach out to me. I'm here to help. Some information about that's in the description. And until I see you next time, have a safe day. Take care of your customers. Take care of your visitors. Take care of yourself.